Okay, I think I should be live. Yeah, looks like I'm live now, but why does that not say that I'm live? Oh, there's a little update. That'll probably lag the stream, my bad. I saw that on mobile earlier, I should have remembered. I was like way earlier, I haven't logged on in like 12 hours. I know that I haven't logged on in 12 hours because I don't have any, or because I have trailblaze power, and 12 hours worth of that. That I can tell that I haven't been online. But yeah, I'm going to be turning on the in-game music actually today because we're doing the new story content. That's loud. It'll be quieter when we're in-game, or a bit more in-game, but it's going to be allowed for now. Um, yeah, we're at 118 Trailblaze power. I already did my refreshes for the day. 4,000. I think that means by Jingli was used at least twice. Is anyone online? Okay, Yuri, Junpoo, Joy. I was trying to use this guy's yesterday, but I couldn't find it. So we'll see if that changes. So yeah, Jingli, there have been a little bit of changes so far. You can't actually see any of the changes on the screen, I think. I think I ended with her being at level 77. Um, but if not, she might have gained like a level or two. But yeah, this. I got the skill up to level 10. The reason I did the skill first is because it is the most commonly used move. I have been enhancing the basic attack. You technically don't need to do this because you pretty much never basic attack with Jing Liu. Like, it's exceptionally rare. But yeah, I'm going to be maxing out all of her traces, so already planning on doing that. However, the next order of business is actually getting some of these World Breaker blades. Let's see. Okay, you are actually here. So you're Locha. Oh yeah, this is the guy with the 3-star light cone on Locha. Cooking something. 4,000 HP, almost 2,500 attack. They're fast. Like, the thing with this Locha is that it dies in one hit, but that's incredibly low. But it looks like they have an ER rope of some kind. 4-star one. Let's see. Maybe free to play.
I'll see you off.
Yeah, let me make sure that this stuff is not too loud on the background and stuff, because I want to exist, so I'll be right back.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Okay, it sounds fine. Also, yeah, I keep hearing the, like, 30-second mark of Timber, I think is what it was. I can't pull up the song on stream because it's definitely gonna get copyrighted and stuff, but, yeah, every time that Jingli does her ult, I always think of that part of Timber. It's, like, really early in the beginning of it. Yeah, Jingli does damage.
In lunar flame.
Don't have to worry about damage anymore.
Never falter.
Anytime I need a DPS truck, I just bring Jingliu. Anytime I don't need a DPS truck, I just bring Top 10 Sampo, and they destroy whatever. I am going to be ending my pulling at the banner for now, the limited banner at least. We're going to be moving to the weapon banner, because I do want to try for Jingliu's weapon. Mainly just because I've got to build Clara after Jingliu, and Clara does really good with on the fall but aiming. But a lot of the 4-star options are kind of like hit or miss. I'd rather have on the fall on her and then have a light cone for Jingliu. If we happen to get Clara's light cone, I don't know if I'll give it to Clara or not, because it is Jingliu's second best in slot light cone. So, it's got some competition. But it also has Clara's face on it, so that does make me want to give it to Clara.
Blade of moonlight.
Yeah, I'm really hyped for building Clara, just because it allows me to use March. I think March, like, the story keeps telling me to go talk to March, so I'm pretty sure March is going to be involved in the Trailblaze continuance story, so I'm really hyped to start that. That's why I wanted to go ahead and start it tonight. I was going to wait until this weekend and stuff, but yeah, there's just, like, not much for me to do
In
on
lunar
stream,
flame.
and I definitely want to be trying out King Leo on stream and stuff. The only other thing would be Swarm Disaster runs, and I actually did do a run today.
Try harder.
I was doing two, but I accidentally hit end and finalize instead
Will
of
forged in ice never falters.
leave for now. But yeah, I would have finished out the skill tree.
The dead
I'm
return.
one Swarm Disaster 5 player short, and Jing Liu makes Swarm Disaster 5 really easy. Admittedly, the boss that I fought, it was the first time I did it was Nihility Path. The first and second time I cleared Swarm 5,
Blade
and
of
then
moonlight.
with the third time, it was
In lunar flame.
Preservation. And I got an ice weakness. Oh, we got 3. We're 1 short of the perfect run. The perfect run is if you get 4. But that's still pretty good. I mean, it could have been better, but yeah. 1 short of perfection is not bad. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying to hold more primos. I did do 150 refresh today, but I'm not doing another one. Maybe. For now, at least. Because, yeah, I do want to try to go for this weapon. Um, I might spin at the banner. We'll see, because I do have to win a 75-25. I've lost every 50-50 so far, so I don't think my chances are that good of winning a 75-25. But honestly, losing a 75-25 to one of the other 5-star light cones, like as long as it's not the Bailu light cone, then I'm fine with it. The Bailu or Himiko. Like literally any of the light cones that I don't already have is a W, because all of them are like I have all of the bad ones. I just need to get all of the good ones now. Yeah, something irreplaceable, but the battle isn't over. In the name of the world, moment of victory, sleep for the dead, and wait. Yeah, something irreplaceable, but the battle isn't over. In the name of the world, moment of victory, sleep like the dead, time waits for no one. These would all be W's, even if I didn't get I shall be my own sword, or I shall be my own sword, yeah. Um, yeah, if you don't know how the light cone pools work, whenever you hit 80 pity, you're guaranteed instead of 90. Like you have much higher odds of getting the light cone, and it's also a 75-25 to get the featured light cone instead of a 50-50 like it is with the featured character. So who else is online? Well, they do a 50-50. Yeah, I'm just gonna spin my mouse on a bunch, and then wherever I let go of my mouse, wherever it ends up, whoever it's closer to will get it. And oh man, there's 4 people now. Hold on, that wasn't even that fair. Hold on, let me ask Siri. You Siri. I just realized I don't have a home button for Siri. No, don't call emergency services. Let's screenshot. I figured out how to screenshot pretty quickly. Okay, that just turned off my phone and turned it down. Let me try. Hey Siri. Okay, that didn't do anything. Okay, I guess it proves that Apple isn't listening to me. I know that there's a way to turn it on. You both of those at the same time? I don't want to turn on emergency services. We're gonna have to look this up. How to turn on Siri. There's a side button? Just the turn off screen button. You know what? RNG. 1, 2, 3. Generate. Okay, it gave me 2. We'll use another Lojo. But I figured if I'm going to Google anyway, I might as well just Google RNG.
Is that all?
But yeah, I want to use people's supports more, so that way they use my supports more, hopefully, and then I get a bunch of credits because I'm broke.
Blade of moonlight.
As soon as I'm done building King Ryu, I'm no longer using anyone's supports. I mean, not really, but I probably will be less likely to use them, to be honest. Well, no, I've got a car to build as well.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Yeah, I saw that Amelie was live earlier, but I was working on some stuff before the stream got started and just looked at Twitch for a second and got distracted by Doug trying to burn down his house or something. Whatever he was cooking. I watched the end of that. It was a kind of fun stream. I watched the last 2 dishes
A will forged in
being
ice
cooked.
never falters. The dead return.
But yeah, I saw her stream for a second, but she was ending.
In lunar flame.
Or the Monarch's stream or whatever.
Is that all?
I think the channel was just Amelie, or maybe it was Liam Lee.
Received
She has
divinity.
a bunch of different names to be
Repay.
fair, but yeah, I only ever seen her YouTuber stuff on YouTube.
Forged in
So I
ice
don't really watch
never
her
falters.
content too much. Just kind of listen to the songs whenever they're out, or not whenever they're out, but whenever I'm listening to anime music. And if there's a song that I want to listen to whenever it's out, then I'll do that.
The dead return.
And this game is easy mode. It is running double healer, but you just swap Viola for Grania, and then this team is just super easy mode.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
How does this team ever die?
Forged in ice never falters.
Yeah, 13,000 damage for the unenhanced skill is kinda cracked.
Blade of moonlight.
A will forged in ice never
I kinda wanna
falters.
compare her to other DPS characters that I've invested in, but I don't wanna make myself feel bad, to be honest. Compare her to, Jing Yuan, or... I mean, she's probably better than Kafka, but they, serve different roles. You can run both at the same time, at least. Not on, the same team, but, on opposite teams for MOC, which is nice. Oh yeah, apparently there's a way to remove her mask or something if you go into the camera mode. Oh, it's something you go into the camera mode and you do the idle 2 animation, and then you probably have to input some stuff, but yeah, you could have her with the mask off forever, which is just her idle animation that she does whenever you stand still for a minute. Where the blindfold is removed. We'll do it in a second. probably. Or just stare. She always does it whenever I'm in. Okay, she did the other animation. Okay, but yeah, she always does it whenever I'm like on the menus and stuff. I always hear it in the background. And 5 more. So yeah, I could go ahead and get the basic attack to 6. It feels really bad to upgrade it because you literally never use it. I'm upgrading it just for the sake of having everything complete, but yeah, you actually just like never use this move. Like the only way that you ever use Jingliu's basic attack is if you're running Jingliu plus like Junshui or Jingliu plus Dan Heng Inhibitor. That's pretty much it. Like it's that rare. So yeah, let's go talk to March, and the other companion mission is here too, but we're not gonna mess with that for now. Um, I just want to go ahead and get the trailblaze continuance started. Of course, we're not going to be going to the next planet just yet. We got to go back to Eurillo for something. But first, we got to talk to March. So, yeah, this will probably be a little long. Like, I don't know how long this trailblaze continuance is, but um, there's at least 2 parts because part of the Ethereum Wars is locked behind part 2.
Hey, did you hear about our next stop? It's a world called Penacony.
Yeah, Penacony.
I hear it's a beautiful, dreamy place. I'm so excited. But
Yeah, it's interesting that you can do this now. I really like that. Yeah, Penacony, it was apparently a prison planet, what Himiko mentioned, and then the Aeon of Harmony stepped in, and now it's supposed to be a really cool place. Uh,
but Pom Pom said the banquet we were invited to is still a little ways off. What can I do to pass the time? Huh? Is that my phone? Must be the group chat.
Rania sending in a emoji, or it's really just an image. Like, I imagine Rania sending the emojis isn't her using the emojis on the app, it's just her sending an image of an emoji. Yeah, Belebog Game Festival. I'm not going to read these out loud since they're text messages, but I am reading them. Yeah, what even is this?
That Don Hung. He can't just ignore Branya. Let's go to his room and talk to him.
Jolted awake from a winter dream. Future market prologue. So yeah, this has a unique icon. It's a Trailblaze continuance, not a Trailblaze mission. And it's even got its own special little tab here, so that's interesting. And it's also orange, which is also interesting. Even though this is a daily mission and it's gonna give me credits, and I need credits bad, I still don't want to do them because that specific daily mission is so bad.
Is this a letter?
No way. But yeah, I'm gonna be starting Jingliu's companion mission later if I have some time. It might have to be for tomorrow, depending on how long this Trailblaze continuance is. So, yeah, it's kind of rare to go to this side of the Express unless you're, like, actively making your way out here. Yeah, I forgot you can just open all the doors. Yeah, you can go to March's room and see all the past journeys, and Sampo, for some reason, is on there. Don Hung appears to have returned to normal.
Don Hung! Branya just sent all of us a message. Did you see it yet?
Yes, I saw it.
Then why didn't you reply? Branya's a good friend of ours.
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for idle chat. There's been a lot weighing on my mind since the Luofu. It was tough on the spirit.
Don Hung. I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too pushy. You're right. You went through a lot on the Xianzhou. Take all the time you need.
I still can't get over the floor of this room. Like, not only does Don Hung sleep here, like, how can you sleep on top of this? Like, I guess these are like LED lights of water. Because there's no way I'd be able to sleep with that. Like, I could probably sleep on a water bed. You don't even see those things anymore. Like, I remember those things being something that existed when I was, like, really young. But I've never heard somebody talk about a water bed in, like, 15-ish years, probably. But yeah, like I could probably do a water bed, but I don't think I could do a floor with LED lights of water unless they like turn off, or unless it's like actual water. I could probably sleep on a glass floor with actual water. Well, I don't even know if I could really. Well, I could sleep on a floor because I can sleep pretty much anywhere eventually. I usually, when I sleep, I am pretty exhausted to even fall asleep. Even if I like go to bed early, I have to pretty much just wear myself out and like lay down, look at my phone for like an hour and a half, and then fall asleep. Some YouTube video in the background is my general plan. Sleeping, so I could probably sleep pretty much anywhere. It's just depending on how much sleep is the real question. Yeah, that's why I kind of wanted to start streaming early today. I think I started earlier than yesterday at least. But maybe not. But yeah, I probably won't be streaming for as long as I did yesterday because I am a little tired. So yeah, but yeah, so this floor just always makes me think about like water beds and stuff like that because it's really weird.
Thank you for understanding. It's great that Belebog is able to host a celebration. I hope your trip goes well. Say hi to our friends for me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna force you to go anywhere,
Okay.
Don Hung. You can just stay on the
Rest up.
bench.
You're not allowed to miss the next trailblaze expedition.
I'll be there next time.
He won't budge, huh? Looks like it's just the two of us then. Pity. He's gonna miss out. We never get the chance to go on a stress-free adventure. Don't get yourself all worked up. If Eurillo 6 is strong enough to withstand a Stellaron, it'll be just fine. If only Himeko could come with us.
I wish the loop for this song was a little bit better. Just because the song is so short.
Pom-Pom can't just leave the Express whenever they feel like it. You didn't know?
Ooh, Pom Pom War?
Seems like someone wasn't paying
Okay.
attention. Why don't we go ask Himeko to tag along? She might be up for an adventure. You've been on the Express for a while now, but you've never gone on a trip with Himeko before, right? Well, now's your chance.
Well, I mean, I was with Himeko on Heard of Space Station, but haven't been with her since then, really.
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face. What's the good news?
Himeko, there's a celebration coming up on Eurillo 6, or organized by the Supreme Guardian, and we're invited to go take in the sights and sounds. Don Hung won't be going anywhere for a while. He's still resting up, so wanna come with us? I mean, considering how you helped us out with Cocolia, I'm sure Branya would be happy to see you.
Ah, so that explains the grin. You're excited about the celebration. Thanks for the invite, but I'm afraid my hands are full right now. Please send my regards to the Supreme Guardian. Make the most of the festivities. You've earned it. You two and Don Hung did help save Eurilo 6 after all. I'll be sure to join you guys next time.
Navigators really do have their plates full, huh? Seems like it's just you and me this time. Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. Come and find me when you're ready to set off.
I always like the wells in here. Oh,
So, what do you think about my new dress? Pretty neat, right? It's been sitting in my wardrobe collecting dust for far too long, but now I finally got the chance to wear it. This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit, are you?
new trailblazer outfit? Oh,
Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us is making an effort.
what's that? Is that just the screens in the background? Why do you have that picture of Don Hung? Or not Don Hung, Blade.
Pajamas, hot water bottle, pom-pom doll.
Look at March
That
taking
should be
pictures of.
everything. Let's go! Wow, that was fast. Don't you have anything you want to bring with you? Other people might fall for that, but I won't. I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records, and it seems like Eurilo 6's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit. It's much warmer than it was on our first trip there.
Urban emissions?
I wouldn't call it livable just yet, but things are looking up. I'm so happy for Branya and Zila. Ready to go? Belebog, here we come!
Oh, it's Numby. I can see a little bow on Numby's back.
700 years. It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Brr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything?
March, watch out.
Oh, one thing's for sure, though.
March,
Where
watch out.
there's a celebration, there's bound to be food, right?
March, you're not Luffy.
Come on, Belebog. Don't let me down.
Okay, March, let's go. March, March. Okay, now you move. Okay, I see how it is. You just wanted me to shoot this guy.
Tedious.
Oh no, they're ice resistant. Whatever am I gonna do?
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Stand down. Blade of moonlight.
Ronya's damage boost is a little
Hope you're
strong.
prepared. It'll heal.
Nowhere to run. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Lend me your strength.
ready for dinner.
We shall take back what we lost.
Well, where's Lynx?
Oh, wait a sec. That person over there. That doesn't look like a Silvermane Guard uniform.
Nope.
All in black. Surely they're not IPC on this world? Am I going crazy? You think so? I actually think it's pretty snazzy. Anyway, that's besides the point.
I don't like
The
that
point
helmet,
is,
but I like
what
the
are
rest
the
of it.
IPC doing here on Eurillo 6? There's only one way to find out. Let's go ask. I've always found IPC staff easy to talk to.
Actually, oh, I need to see it more. Oh, it is kind of like.
Hi.
Oh,
Do
I
you
don't
work
like the
for
back
the Interastral
either,
Peace Corporation?
to be honest.
Or are you just dressing fancy today?
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out? Over.
To take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way. Don't do anything stupid. Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Eurillo 6 for a special business assignment. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit. Please don't take it to heart.
Phew. You scared the life out of me. We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts. Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing. I heard that Eurillo 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the trailblazers. Surely you two aren't...
So humble all of a sudden, huh? Are you feeling all right? Should I call a doctor?
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day, huh, Numby?
Topaz, you know that's free
Wow,
seller
Miss
Jades, right?
Topaz, you're really young for an IPC executive. That's impressive.
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the express cruise. Aside from the business, I guess. Oh, Branya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. That's the reason I'm here on Eurillo 6, to meet with her. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belebog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you both.
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snowplains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost out here.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape for just a little longer.
Yeah, I've been on
Who knows?
this one hallway
Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations.
map for quite a while.
Here's my contact information. I don't usually respond during work hours, but I'd be happy to chat off the clock.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number without even trying. As if anyone would ever believe that.
You two make a cute pair. Anyway, I'd better be on my way. See you next time.
Yeah, just be careful
The
about Santa.
universe is huge, yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Fate truly works in mysterious ways, don't you think?
Yeah, this is where the XP
Come on,
calyx is.
let's head into the city.
So she's probably just here to farm that. Or, you know, farm some of her own trace materials. She's a hunt character. And that's also here.
Wow, there are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Belebog? And now to check out the main event, the food. Come on, keep up.
Main event is this street lamp, actually. Do you have anything to say?
Welcome to Eversummer.
Doesn't seem like it. I was wondering if any of the NPCs would have anything new to say, but I couldn't talk to anyone outside.
Breaking news! Read all of...
I've already bought all those.
Hang on a sec. Isn't that Wallace up ahead? Looks like he's finally made some friends. I wonder what they're talking about.
Yep, no more no more daily missions from you, Wallace.
Robert, why don't you tell everyone how you were released from jail so quickly? Selling cultural relics and impersonating Silvermane guards are both heinous crimes.
Well, it was all thanks to my uncle, you know.
Ah, I remember. Your uncle is Minister Knoll. He heads up the Department of Transportation, no?
He runs a little tram things.
Yes, you knew that too?
You're shameless, Norbert. Not to be rude, but if I were thrown in jail, I wouldn't possibly ask my father to bail me out.
Do you think I wanted to? I'm not the type of person to abuse my status.
Well, I don't really know about that.
Get off my back, will you? I had to deal with hardened criminals in jail. Now that I'm free, my supposed friends are ganging up on me.
Looks like things are getting heated. I think we'd better get out of here.
Yeah, you weren't kidding whenever you said the temperature was rising.
Master Rossi?
Doesn't look like Boss Hook is here. Oh, but Payla's here.
Is that Payla? Looks like she's teaching the kids again.
Next, I'll be introducing the history of the museum. Everyone listen carefully, okay? Belebog's History and Culture Museum was
I'll turn up the
founded
graphics in a
600
second.
years ago and was originally built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa.
I'm so hungry. I wish I could have a red sunset salmon right now.
It was built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa Rand, and also...
Guess what? I heard there's gonna be a Silvermane adventure camp opening in the overworld soon. It's gonna be super awesome.
Also, those who sacrificed their lives in the war against the invaders 700 years ago.
Miss Payla, Peter is falling asleep.
While standing up.
Enough! From now on, no whispering allowed. If you don't want to have any homework later, you'd better start listening.
Sorry, Miss Payla.
That's better. Now, where was I?
Oh, I never knew Payla had a strict side.
Okay, kids. Now we're going to...
Oh yeah. Here, let me turn up the graphics some. That's a little bit better. Not on the LOFO, so graphics aren't too big of an issue. Although I do need to, while I'm thinking about it, let me check on something real quick. It'll just take a minute. Okay, go here. Okay, good there. Here. And good here. And check here. Okay, just making sure of something. Was this not done correctly? Oh no, we're good. Okay. Yeah, that's just what I wanted to check on. I was thinking of it. Yeah, looks like the last one's gonna be over here, maybe. Oh, Serval's over there. Hard. Don't recognize anyone over there.
Formation.
Hello, Japard.
Ta-da! Guess who's back?
It's you two. Welcome back to Belebog. The Supreme Guardian mentioned there'd be mystery guests attending the Soulworm celebrations, but I didn't think it'd be the Express crew. I hope you had a smooth journey. I should have dispatched Silvermane guards to welcome you on arrival. My apologies.
Aw, it's fine. You really don't have to apologize. We're just passing through. It's no big deal.
Understood. I hope you both enjoy the festivities. Please make sure you keep your personal belongings safe. Pickpockets tend to take advantage of events like this. We'll be performing additional patrols.
Got it. We'll get out of your way then. Bye.
Bye for now.
Ah, phew. Who'd have thought just taking a stroll could be so tiring?
It's very loud in the background.
I think we should probably pay Branya a visit. After all, she was the one who invited us here. Or we could go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere. Your call.
I do want to go see Serval first.
You know what I mean.
Heartbeats will shake me,
so rules can't break me.
Crank the sound and let your soul be free.
Lightning strikes right off the wall. Let yourself fall into it all.
Yeah, it looks like they're busy.
You should seek the Silvermane Guard.
And there was one more thing over here with this person. What's going on here? No, not the street lamp. That's great.
Well, don't wait for them to get cold now. I'm sorry, sweethearts. I'd best see to these other customers before their hunger gets the better of them. Thanks for stopping by.
Already next to a trash can. Or, you know, the Trailblazer wants to be over there. Yeah, let's go see Branya. Hello, March.
Say, I think we should probably pay Branya a visit. After all, she was the one who invited us here. Or we could go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere. Your call.
Yeah, maybe they're adding a merge skin with that. Because they have they have skins in Honkai Impact and Genshin, so I wouldn't be surprised to see going ahead and introducing skins now.
I understand the difficulties that this world
Oh
is
no,
facing,
taxes.
Supreme Guardian. Belebog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belebog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off. Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurilo 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next course of action.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belebog. I hope that your subjects in the underworld are cooperative. I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Silo will fight the tax collectors. Branya won't.
Is everything alright, Branya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so... intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belebog. I'd planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Soulworm Festival. Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belebog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze. It seems that much of Belebog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardians. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Eurilo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster. It was with those funds that Belebog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
It was 700 years ago?
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here is to collect a debt from Belebog?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Eurilo 6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed. The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered the owed sum permanently lost. It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered that Belebog had survived.
Well, it's interesting to note, this is one of the things, I kind of talked about how I've been looking into a bit of the lore for Star Rail, and the IPC is actually a group that follows Klapoth, and they just collect a bunch of resources and try to give them to Klapoth for him to build something to preserve the galaxy, because he's the Aeon of Preservation, and he essentially just sometimes takes stuff from them, sometimes he doesn't. So they're just kind of out here collecting stuff like money and stockpiling it. But in the story, the Trailblazer caught the eye of Klapoth, so that way the Trailblazer was able to gain the power of preservation or whatever for the Fire Trailblazer. And then Klapoth also had something like this is Klapoth's fort in Belebog, so it's also related to Belebog itself in an interesting way. So yeah, Belebog obviously made a wall around its city. It's kind of like preservation ideas as well. So yeah, I'm interested to see if Klapoth will be involved in this in any way or mentioned.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
And the interest. An astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers. Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ strong measures.
Oh, I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belebog, not extort it. Yeah, we have to help Bronya out. The IPC is too big and powerful. The Belebogians won't be able to resolve this problem on their own.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy, the IPC could crush Belebog like a bug if they wanted to. I'm glad you're both here. I know you came for the festival, but now I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
Have no fear, Bronya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side. I don't think we're at that stage yet. Miss Topaz seems like a reasonable person. With your silver tongue, I'm sure we'll make some progress.
Thank you so much, both of you. I'm so sorry for dragging you into more trouble. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe.
I was gonna say maybe we could go try to find Sampo, but then that made me realize, so with this event, you get to choose a 4-star character from Belebog, for free after completing the event between Hook, Luca, Pela, and Serval. And I have them all at 801 6 right now, except for Luca. But interestingly enough, Sampo is not on that list of characters from Belebog, is what they're all pulled from. So I wonder if that's implying that he's not from Belebog. I don't know if it's like something that's already confirmed in lore, but yeah, obviously there was a weird post-credit scene with Sampo, but I'm interested to learn more about him from seeing that.
I apologize for dragging you into Belebog's affairs again. But when faced with an entity as powerful as the IPC, we need all the external help we can get. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Yarilo 6. how the original outsiders stationed here
Okay, so this is
foresaw
like an
the
alternate
impending
version.
disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Oh wait, I think this
They
is
sought out
text.
architects who refused to leave. It was with those funds that Belebog was able to, according to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC deemed that the disaster had caused. It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was. Thank you. I believe in you.
Yeah, I believe that was the same dialogue as before.
Oh, hey! I just remembered. Topaz gave me her number. We might as well just be direct and ask her where she is. She seems like the type of person who appreciates a straight approach. Okay, got it. She's at the museum. Let's get going. We better think about what we're gonna say.
If you didn't have
She
anything to
might
say
be
about the
young,
AI.
but she is an IPC executive. She's definitely no pushover.
Numby. We shut up for a brief moment. Oh yeah, this museum music. Sambo was in here earlier, because I walked in here like 2 days ago, because I was going to look for a spot to pull for Jing Liu, and then I just straight up forgot that I did that.
Oh, it's you two again. This is the third time today we've run into each other.
So, Topaz, do you think that this planet actually has enough value to pay off the debt if it has that many zeros? I wonder. Also, a really weird way to put a price on art, I guess. But it's kind of hard to do that in general, so...
Oh, did my smart reply function tell you where I was? It's a system developed by the technology department. Pretty neat, right? What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary piece. It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It runs much deeper than that.
Even got trash cans.
It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts several generations' hardships. Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. I wouldn't take my word for it. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge of such things than myself. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
Oh, I guess the 9 million was...
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Not exactly. Actually, we...
Let's walk and talk. This way. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Yeah, they have Among Us TVs.
Miss Topaz, Bronya's already told us about Belebog's debt situation.
Oh. You two are closer than I expected with her. So, how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement, or...
Help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
I see. I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belebog's. I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt. The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayment solutions, but Eurylo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. So, I proposed to Branya. Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? That was a close one. The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much. Let's keep moving.
We could just say that Branya told us what you said.
Show your courage. So you're basically saying the Belebogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
What Branya actually wants to do.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurylo 6? It's so white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one? I suppose it probably is. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on display here.
I already know that Topaz likes animals.
That's
She has
such a
Numby.
shame. I absolutely adore little animals. Have you guys met Numby yet? I guess they're off playing somewhere.
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belebog? Branya invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, it feels like all of her efforts will be undone in the blink of an eye. It's just so cruel.
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belebog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation.
What do I do, Infinite?
No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belebog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about? But Branya...
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. She'll understand. But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Eurylo 6 project no matter what obstacles I encounter.
This isn't going as planned. What should we do?
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take this. Bye!
So, what now? We spent ages trying to convince her and she didn't move an inch.
You walked around a little bit, though.
You sure? I really don't think she'll change her mind. I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, I think it'd be unwise to make the IPC our enemy. All these vested interests. It's so hard to undo any of it. They teach this stuff in school. Wait, did I even go to school? Did someone send you a message?
Oh, there's Sela. It's the taxes. I see.
Huh? The IPC are causing trouble in the underworld? Already? Seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Belebog into consideration. Oh, and now they're pulling this stunt? You really can't trust these money-hungry IPC suits for a minute.
Yeah, their armor is literally just a uniform. I was gonna say artiforms, but that's kind of what they are. They're like armor. It's like a business suit.
I really did jinx us. I don't think I have it in me to play the hero today. I guess complaining won't get us anywhere. Let's go lend them a hand.
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
There is something pressing.
Zila!
Oh, March change.
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out. It's bad. Really bad. Their weapons and automatons are much stronger than anything we have. Nobody's been seriously hurt, but a few Wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately for us, it seems like they were holding back. You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. Hey! Just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us! Who do you think you are? What's the matter? Got nothing to say?
What's going on inside the mine? Any ideas?
A few miners made it out earlier. They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had been seized by the people in black. These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that they're seriously disrupting the lives of the Underworlders. Who?
We were just talking to her in the museum. Do you think her cronies are acting without her authorization?
The person you're talking about, are they in charge of the people in black? Potaz, Pazto, whatever her name is, she can wait. Right now, the most important thing is to free those trapped in the Great Mine. Are you two with me? Hey, you two! Cat got your tongue or something? If you knew what was best for you, you'd get out of my way!
You guys must be exhausted standing here all day. How about you take a little lunch break? I'm sure the IPC allows that, right? What's their deal?
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
So it's you! You're the one who was threatening to take us out in the snow plains! Do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to treat us with respect, you'd better start showing some yourself.
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
Team leader? You're even lower on the pecking order than I thought.
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired me. What right do you deadbeats have to criticize me?
IPC? Interviews? I don't know what you're rambling on about, but you're really testing my patience. No need to waste our breath on this idiot. Let's do this.
I'm out against the IPC guards. Performance points. Oh, I was not ready for this team's exits. I thought it was going to be Sela March and this Trailblazer. But it very much was. Wow, I don't know why, but my Jingliu just really likes to crit with 28% crit rate. Not that I'm complaining,
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
She really does just crit a lot, and now she's not going to now that I've said it, of course, but...
Blade of Moonlight.
And now she will.
Hope you're prepared.
Oh, you guys didn't prepare for... Oh, then you were screwed.
You don't look so good.
They didn't prepare for Jing Liu to be released.
What's in your
They brought all the ice-type weak enemies. Oh yeah, I was saying that a lot of the characters in the... Like, a lot of the enemies and stuff in the game currently have a lot of, like, ice resistance or freeze resistance and stuff. So, I was thinking that ice characters were gonna get their time to shine pretty soon, and I wasn't specifically referring to Jing Liu release, but...
That's it? He sure
Interesting.
took off quickly.
17 rounds of interviews and these are the best people they can find? Huh, what a joke.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've been warned that the ones in the mine won't go down without a fight. Let's set off when you're ready.
Gotta go heal first. Interact that HP drain some.
Caught your breath yet? It's time to show these IPC fools who they're dealing with. Right after we finished chatting with Topaz in the museum. Did it take you that long to notice? I thought you were supposed to be the observant one. The quicker we handle the IPC, the faster we can get back to enjoying the celebrations. Let Zeela know when you're ready to go.
Hey.
Ready for action? It's time to kick the IPC out of the underworld. Let's get moving.
Would help if we had boss up for this. Oh, all ice week? That's interesting. I hope these guys are in the next round of MOC. They look pretty cool in combat, actually. They look a lot better in combat than they did standing still, but it could be because I upped the graphics too. So we got Fire, Ice, Imaginary. This team will do fine, but could have a bit more fun. I've heard that this combo is actually a little spicy. I think it'd be fun to bring March. And then we'll try Asta. Set up Branya for this too. I know that Weld isn't healed up or anything, but there should be some imaginary. Or not some imaginary, some beacons. I was expecting to see Svarog and Clara.
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Hello, miss. Are you...
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Huh? But if you have a guest, maybe I should...
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who would have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl? So heartwarming.
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style. Eurillo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the property of the IPC.
Well, they are buying the planet.
No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belebog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code. Or to be more precise, source code that is able to take control of all mechanized units in Belebog. I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belebog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The code is so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it. I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurylo 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies. But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization at a macro level. What are your intentions for the people currently living here?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
I understand. I will assist you with your plan.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival of this world. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind leading the way, Mr. Svarog.
Oh, they healed my welt for me. Oh, Numbi is here.
All the miners here, huddled together. Anyone else getting deja vu?
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots, now we're dealing with much more formidable adversaries.
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there? Oh, what was it again? Numbi, right?
What? Isn't that thing a fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's not that surprising. Wanna go take a look?
Careful around Numbi. Can't talk to these two. Oh, it spawned me an assassin and tanker. That's what happened.
Sounds like you two are getting along. What's Numbi saying?
Isn't March the one that's supposed to talk to animals?
I should have known. Don't quit your day job.
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Looks like they want to find their master. Let's follow them.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the Geomarrow?
I really don't know anything!
This place is filled with nothing but incompetence.
Those cowards! I guess they want to do this the hard way.
Who invited you? Who will it
Well,
be?
surely Martian still is sustained with
Unworthy.
Jing Liu.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Tough luck running into me! Here!
Why, well,
Try that again!
Let's begin.
No manners, huh?
My turn!
Leave it to me.
Who invited you?
Huh? Tough luck running into me!
not too bad.
Stars will always remember us.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
We'll leave those two alone for now. I want to see what the
No manners, huh?
new one looks like.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Who invited you? Who will it be?
Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move!
This is a really fun team.
Time for some hardship.
Nowhere to run.
Not the stoplight. I was gonna put one Jing Liu.
Tedious.
No manners, huh?
Stand down. Blade of moonlight.
Let's just go ahead and get rid of it.
In lunar flame.
The stars will always remember us.
That's the enemy I wanted to try fighting.
Look! That big guy down there. Is he the one in charge?
We'll see who's really in charge. Let's go.
Did you get inside of the mech?
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, they're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going.
The moon shines on the truth.
Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here. Local residents are advised to follow those responsible for evacuation.
Got a flamethrower?
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for yourself. You drove the locals out of their homes. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences. Don't you dare show your face around here again!
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction now. We are all powerful here. You know Topaz? Interesting. It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to
I imagine
anyone
not all of
related
these
to this
people are under
project.
Topaz, but maybe.
In cases where debtors fail to repay within the set time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets. We're simply following the rules. What exactly is your problem?
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this problem peacefully. Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the perfect chance to show us what you can do.
If I knew things were gonna get this heated, I'd have applied for overtime. Anyway, since you seem intent on settling this matter with violence, prepare yourselves for my heavy laser cannon.
It's a laser cannon. Kinda
Time
cool.
to get vigilant! Everything is working. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
Not enough speed.
I'm fine.
I hope so. You know what? Just in
Leave it to
case.
me. You know nothing of survive
Oh
or
yeah,
be
you guys don't
destroyed.
get to play the game
There is no
anymore.
other choice.
Goodbye.
That won't stop me.
Try that again! Huh?
Blade of moonlight.
Oh, apparently, Yanqing does not lose his talent whenever
Gotta try hard to
Xing
watch
Liu does
this
her
awesome
enhanced
move.
base or enhanced skill. Oh yeah, this team like
Stand down.
Omega doesn't get to play the game.
Scared
With all
yet?
these frozen on top of everything.
Who will it be? Ready for death.
Oh, why were you aiming there? I thought you were aiming at the one in the middle. Oh,
All
I
will
did
be
it.
revealed.
I did it like way too slow.
In
I should've
lunar
just
flame.
stopped. Okay, almost everyone has a shield.
You're annoying!
Let's begin.
No manners, huh?
Blade of moonlight.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
Nowhere to
How
run.
much speed does this give you? Okay, that's quite a lot.
You can't run!
That won't stop me.
Try that again!
Try harder.
I'm fine.
You can't run!
Who will it be?
Okay, March is providing some healing, even though the healing is technically neutral.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Ready for death.
Told you I could fight. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move! Who invited you?
Goodbye.
Everything is ordained by the... Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
No man.
Yeah, with Bronya's speed increase plus well speed decrease. And then March providing some freezes as well. They just don't get to play the
Took down
game.
The Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Phantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Darn it. I'm all out of ammo.
Sir, We've just received word from the director!
Director Topaz? What did she say?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%!
60%? We're done for! Attention all personnel! Evacuate the mine immediately! Erase all traces of your presence!
So, are we all good here, or what?
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think they'll be back. So, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
It's a long story.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities? The timing couldn't have been any worse.
Oh, looks like we've got a message.
When I sending a message? Oh, finally.
I get the feeling Bronya's worried about something. We'd better go back and see her. Are you coming with us, Zila?
Go on without me. I still have stuff to take care of. The miners need to know what happened here. Bronya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help. I trust her judgment.
Got it, Zila. We'll do what we can to help Bronya out. Come on, to Klipoth Fort!
More XP books. I took a picture of how many resources I need.
These guys don't look like thieves.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further. Miss Topaz.
Belebog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Snuck past Ripard. Yeah, I apparently needed 54 purple books to get Jingliu up to level 80 still. Okay, this does knock out some of those. And this does mean that we can go ahead and grab another trace. Probably going to be upgrading the ultimate next. Get that up to 300%. Nice and even. Amount. Okay, I think these were like on par with each other. Now the ultimate is a little bit stronger. Poor Clara. Hasn't had a chance to get anything yet.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
That's what friends are for, Bronya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once. Perhaps, but the IPC won't wait for me to catch up. They're moving quickly. Belebog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again? We're curious to know what solutions she has in mind.
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. I need your advice. Look.
It's...
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents, and then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life.
I always liked the art style when it goes like this.
In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor.
I just realized
To
Numby is
survive,
typing.
people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract which would make them employees of the IPC. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again. After this, many animals of extinction reappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially began my home world and was determined to bring the same change to any other world. Miss Branya, with the genuine desire to be important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival.
But yeah, this did make me think. For some reason, I keep thinking of Sampo, and I'm just realizing. So, Belebog was cut off from the rest of the universe, or like galaxy or whatever, for hundreds of years. Yet Sam still went to Belebog before the Stellaron crisis was fixed. Everyone just assumed they were all dead, so it does make sense. I don't exactly remember their original intentions for.
Race the stars again without assistance. Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belebog yet again? I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belebog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, the IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Urilla 6. I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision because you, and you alone, will bear the fate of all Belebogians. But because of this, I believe that you will make the right decision that will truly benefit your people.
Sorry, I appear to be having some connection issues, so I thought I would pause the thing. 'Cause, yeah, I just noticed on my phone it was stopped working. Um, no, it's still not fixed yet. Um, hmm.